So they got the salt going, okay?
No, I'll tell you what, hearing that makes me a little bit feel better, because if they pre-salt the roads, especially north of the lake, that's where we would have the chance for whatever rain falls.
I knew the last time I was scared, okay? Because I
We're
come
on
from
now.
the cold places.
We
Y'all
know.
got it together
we
now.
got it. You came from Alaska
Yeah,
here.
I know. Okay.
We know. We got it this time. But it is going to be a big temperature drop. If you've stepped outside the last couple of hours, you may have noticed it is actually warmer than we've been. Most of the day today, we've been in the 50s. Right now, we're in the mid-60s. Tomorrow morning, we're going to be around 70 degrees early with some rain. By the evening, in about 12 hours or 12 hours from that, we'll be in the 40s and windy, feeling like the 30s. So a huge temperature drop is on the way. All of our rainfall, for the most part, with a few lingering showers in northern Tangi, have moved on. Perfect timing for Chewbacca's. Rain was moving out just before the parade got started. And here is that continuing winter storm, basically from New Mexico, western Texas, all the way up through the Ohio Valley and the East Coast. In between what is just rain and, for us, kind of warm, and that heavy snow, which is more of a winter wonderland, is this very dangerous ice where you get the accumulations on power lines, tree limbs, and that's where you cause major power outages. That will be an ongoing issue, because even as the ice clears out early tomorrow morning, we're in store for, at least areas to our north, a long duration of sub-freezing temperatures. We'll talk about the duration for those freezing temperatures for us in just a moment. So the bitter cold begins, I say late Sunday, really more Sunday afternoon. Those temperatures are already dropping. Dangerous wind chills on Monday morning. Not dangerous if you are going from your car to school to work. Dangerous if you are outside for any length of time. Pipe concerns as well Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, though, but just for the North Shore. Here is that cold plunge across most of the nation, with the exception of southeast Louisiana. As I mentioned, all day today, we've been in the 50s. Right now, we're 67 degrees at Kenner. Still very chilly, though. Baton Rouge is at 50 and 20s in North Louisiana. So temperatures right now are on the rise, and they will continue to do so through the overnight and as we get our morning started tomorrow. Rain starts moving in around the time we're at about 70 degrees or so, and then as we get into the mid-morning hours, 9, 10, 11, the temperatures start dropping. Rain is moving out by about 1, 2 o'clock, and really not until we head into around 10, 11 do we then start seeing the sub-freezing temperatures. So there is a decent window for evaporation and drying to see the rain and whatever is falling clear out before those freezing temperatures arrive. So we start tomorrow morning generally in the 60s. I think some spots maybe at around 70 degrees. Then Monday morning, the dangerously cold temperatures in the 20s, and even colder as we head into Tuesday morning. Teens, these are the actual air temperatures, not wind chills. We are in the teens and 20s. Wednesday morning, another hard freeze on the North Shore, and we're just at or around freezing south of the lake. So by Wednesday morning, the pipe-type weather for South Shore won't be an issue. Here is the duration for the next several mornings going to the start of next week. Monday morning, North Shore, about 12 to 16 hours. We've got about a duration of 8 to 10 hours on the South Shore. North Shore temperatures Tuesday morning below freezing, 14 to 16, because we're going to be much colder. South Shore at around 10 to 13 hours, and then by Wednesday, North Shore will be below freezing about 6 to 10 hours. South of the lake, at least in the metro area, just a couple of hours, and we may not even be below freezing. Now, south of the city, it could be for a few more hours. Those wind chills start coming down, and a lot of guidance has been indicating single digits. This is based on the Euro model, wind chills in the teens and 20s. Whether or not it's single digits or teens, it is going to feel cold, and the reason for that feels like is because wind actually draws warmth away from your body, so it actually is colder to your body. Winds will still be breezy heading into Tuesday morning, though not as cold, or the winds won't be as brisk, but it will still make it feel a little bit colder than it actually is. And remember, the air temperatures on Tuesday morning will be in the teens and 20s. So that's 70 early in the morning. Most of the day will be in the 40s to then 30s and 20s during the late night. 20s to start our Monday morning, even colder Tuesday. We at least will be above freezing in the afternoons. 50s by Wednesday. We stay pretty chilly heading into the weekend, and you may have seen some posts on social media about a snow chance this next weekend. At the moment, not looking likely.